Yeah, I got Cream out with Debo and Black Pearl, a couple of the hardcore bully females. We got that breeding done, man. And so we'll have some pups coming from this girl right here real soon. If you ain't remember, hit that follow button, man. Hit that like button. If you want to get a pup, hit that join button and become a hard cut pick member, so you can be on the list and have priority when it comes to picking pups. You get the first lick on everything. But I was asked the question. This morning from one of our viewers, and he wanted to know, was Debo's blood all Gotti? All Razor's Edge? And that's good to me, you know what I'm saying? First of all, Razor's Edge is $1 million bloodline, real quick. That's what it is. And they are known for being working dogs, bred from game dogs. And it is a very expensive, good line. Surprisingly, it also was started by Dave Wilson, same guy that started the ABKC, the American Bully Kennel Club. One of the founders of the American Bully, or the founder of the American Bully, is Dave Wilson. That's the ironic part of the situation, is he definitely knows how to make working dogs and healthy dogs. But anyway, for my dogs to be put in that category lets me know that we're getting back to the beginning, back where we're supposed to been at. But we don't have game dogs, so it's going to be a better temperament with the same look of a working dog. Still have the ability to do a bunch of work, to be the structure to be able to work, but a temperament not to to be a companion. So anyway, to answer this question, I said no, we don't have any Razor's Edge on our property at all. Ironically, not one bully in the hardcore bully line has Razor's Edge that I can remember seeing in the pedigree. We got some good pedigree, but it don't have Razor's Edge in it. My pedigree is mostly Gotti line or Dax. Now, Gotti line and Dax are not known for the working line dog. And first of all, Gotti line and Dax is the same blood. It's just that Dax became so big that it became his bloodline instead of Gotti line. It's the same thing that'll probably happen with hard cut sooner or later. That's what happens with a bloodline, is you make the bloodline, but sooner or later one of the dogs becomes so popular that that's the bloodline that people are looking for. It's not even the name that you want it to be no more. So it won't be hard cut. It'll be Debo, or it'll be Bo Jackson or something, you know. But it won't be hard cut. This girl Pearl, she just finds something to chew. She loves to chew on sticks. Her son is the same way. She's just something else. She loves watermelon and all that. That boy there, he think he's the new champ of the. So he walking around checking all the females now. So I gotta watch him, make sure he don't mess with any of the males. Okay, but Gotti line Dax had a more exotic type of a look. Come on, Bo. Come on, Bo. Debo. Razor's Edge was definitely more of a working line look. And now the stuff with the American Bully is not a working line look. It's more towards exotic. So, interestingly, that was interesting to me that Dave Wilson is responsible for both of those. So he knows how to do it. Razor's Edge comes from, I think, Maryland and DC area. Him and one of his friends. Can't remember the other guy's name. They had some nice dogs in there though. that they put together. They might have spent. They had one dog that they rumored they spent $3,500 on. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. You know, back in the day, that's where we at right now. So I think that we just cut out a lot of the bull and we got back to the basics. But we're gonna have great dogs because of the temperament that's bred in it. This boy Debo has the perfect temperament. This dude is my boy here. He is a big baby. But you see, he is a stud now. He's running the yard. He killing the internet. He banging the internet apart. You know, his pictures is turning the internet up right now. And they wondering where he came from. He came from Hard Cut. We're about 3 generations into our own line. So, what am I trying to prove? That's what I'm trying to prove, man. Look. Yes, Razor's Edge is known for the more working type dog. And it's a more expensive line than the Gotti line dog. Go Google it right now and Google Razor's Edge worth and Google Gotti line worth and see what you get. They're both expensive lines, but I'm just saying Razor's Edge is more. And the Gotti line is more exotic than structure and working dogs. So what I'm trying to show y'all that even though the pedigree says one thing, you have to pull what you got to get out of it to get the attributes that you want. So for me, they started out, they were saying my dogs were like bulldogs. Then, they just pit bulls. Then Legend came around. They said, well, he looked like a Cane Corso. You see, now maybe it's Razor's Edge. So that's showing me the progress. Whether they know it or not, that showed me the progress of our line. That showed me where we're going, you know, how we getting there. This boy Debo benched out to me. It's just that I wasn't giving you the pictures that you need to see. Y'all been watching him running around. Y'all watching him and his brother. I pull Primo out right now. He all blue, look like him. So we got more studs coming. So sooner or later, one of these studs will take over my line and it'll be known as their line. You know, that's probably what'll happen. But until then, we running with Hard Cut. That's what we try to put out, just like Razor's Edge. But I can see what he was saying. After I went back and looked at Debo's pictures, you can't tell right now because you'll tell he's a big baby. But when you take the pictures, you can tell. You see every once in a while he's stunting. Now look at Pearl. She is going in the heat, and I knew that she was because she was messing with the females yesterday, and I have it on calendar that she'll be in heat next week. So I know her heat cycle. So I'm debating on whether it being Debo or Domino. Hey, now what did I say? What did I say? Cut it out. Cut it out. You gotta watch it when somebody get in heat. And I got 2 girls in heat. That's breaking another rule. But we gotta control the pack. Hey, what'd I say? What'd I say? Cream, you gonna get in trouble? She ain't doing nothing to you. She probably don't get up out of there. She wasn't doing nothing to you. You was messing with her. Don't be jealous. I think she jealous. Is you jealous? You need to chill on out, girl. Look at that female. That's a female that's built like a male. So I can see what he's saying about it having some Razor's Edge look to it. But really what he's saying is it has working dog look to it, not exotic. The biggest difference is bulldog out of it. There's bulldog type bullies, there's terrier type bullies, and there's mastiff type bullies. I have found all of the pit bull, the terrier type bullies that I could find to build my line. I don't have any mastiff looking bullies or any bulldog looking bullies. Besides Chucky, which went into, when I bred Chucky and Tri Roxy, that's what made Drip. So again, just because the pedigree says one thing, you can get the attributes that you want if you do it the correct way. Because out of 2 exotics, I got Drip, and he's one of the most structured bullies on the internet. So pedigree does matter. It's really always goes towards style. That's why I don't understand what Dave Wilson is doing with the American Bully, because he knows how to make it healthy and make it last. He definitely knows how to do that because he did raise his eggs. But out of Gotti line, majority Gotti line, I've built my line that looks like a working dog line. Debo, come here. Because you got to breed to attributes, man. You build structures, not names. I was going to give a legend guy in Oklahoma City. I was giving him a good deal. I ain't gonna tell you how much. Come get it. First thing he asked me was, "What's wrong with it?" And I'm hardcut bully Kennels, and I just gave you a stud with no flaws for this price, and you asking me questions. So I'm already upset. Then he come back. I need to see the papers, man. I need to see his pedigree, because the pedigree that I have is real good, man. I don't want to mess up my paperwork. Come here, Debo. I said, mess up his paperwork. He sent me pictures of his dog. They were not well structured. They were good color, but they were not well structured. So my point is, he's trying to sell papers instead of trying to sell structures. Don't worry about it so much. Worry about the look of it. As far as the structure goes, when I say the look, is it exotic? Because exotic is a look. Working class has been separated because they made exotics. The one for exotic, we wouldn't be talking about the separation. But exotic is a look. So if you go towards that look with your breed stock, that's what you're going to get. If you breed that way, like I said, I've done it and came out with great bullies. So I've proven that it can be done. So what anyway, man? That's Gotti line, Razor's Edge versus Dax, man. I'm gonna try to lead the breeding couple out for a while. They've been in for 4 days. So we did that because we're doing natural breeding. Come here, Debo, Pearl. I want to go further into the wood. We did that because natural breeding. It's not artificial insemination. We're not planting anything in the eggs. This is a natural process. So we are fertilizing as many eggs as we can fertilize. That's why they have been together for about 3-4 days. And I'm gonna separate them today because I don't want Cream to separate them. Because when the time is up and she don't want him around no more, she's gonna separate him, and that could be a fight. And I don't want either one of them. They're not gonna hurt each other, but I don't want either of my dogs to have scars or anything that I might have to go to the vet and deal with. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and separate them today. I know they're good and fertilized. I know I've at least seen them natural tie lock 3 times, so we're good. We're good and good. Good and knocked up. And between them 2 dogs, between Debo and her, now you got some structure and some puppies, man. They're gonna be looking like working dogs. But that's what I was just building healthy dogs, and it turns out that's what I was doing, is building working class looking dogs with better temperament. But pedigree is one thing, man. Knowing what a flaw is, knowing what you're trying to do, and staying to the standards is another. So when you get through messing around, dealing with them dudes that don't know what they doing, come on out the bench for the big win, man. Get you something hard cut. It's on.